here, so it's time to enjoy the pool, but safety first. That's why I'm here at the Jorgensen Family YMCA to learn all about their water safety program that's free to our community, and I'm taking you on the inside. Let's do it. Joining me now is Kelley, the Aquatics Director here at the Jorgensen Family YMCA. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Pretty good, and yourself?
Doing well. Well, today we're going to talk about something so important, which is water safety. Summer is here, and it's the perfect time for people to hop in the pool to cool off and really enjoy your facility. So before we dive into your classes, kind of give me an overview about some of the programs and opportunities people have to swim here.
Yeah, so we have open swim at all of our 7 locations, both here in Fort Wayne, Columbia City, and Bluffton. We offer swim lessons from kids as low as 6 months old all the way through adults.
Wow, that's really awesome. And so through your lessons, this is for members, correct?
Correct, yes. So those are for members. That's a paid program that non-members can come in and utilize those programs, but it's mostly designed for our members.
Okay, and now you're introducing a brand new program, which is water safety.
Yes.
So share with me some details about it.
Yeah, so we are going to be starting a safety around water program, which is going to be open to the community. So our goal is to serve 500 youth to be able to help get them knowledgeable and be able to be safe around the water.
Oh, that's so important. And the coolest thing is that this is a free class. So it's open to those who are not members of the YMCA, and anyone in the community can come. So what is the age range for this class in particular?
Yeah, so this class is targeted for 4 to 14-year-olds. So we're really focusing on that impressionable age group.
Okay, and what can people expect to learn throughout the course of this class?
Yeah, so as the name says, safety around water, so it's going to be focusing on a lot of the safety aspects of swimming. So we'll be really focusing on being comfortable in the water, floating, and then also being able to correct themselves if they find themselves further in the pool than what they were expecting.
Oh, and is there any type of prerequisite training that's required? Like, do kids have to come knowing the basics, or you teach them from the start?
So we teach everyone from the start. So we have a beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So if kids are uncomfortable getting in the water, putting their face in the water, they would be starting at that beginner. If they're able to get their face in the water and they can kind of float on their own, they're going to be starting at the advanced level.
Yeah, and so from your experience, I'm curious, what have you seen with kids and their approach to water? Like, what are they most afraid of?
Yeah, so it really just depends on the child. A lot of times it's just putting their face in the water, but the second they get it, they nonstop put their face in the water.
Oh, wow.
So it's one of those things that it takes a while to get there, but once they get there, they nonstop, they love it, they enjoy it.
Yeah, that's great. And this program is running from July 8th through 18th. But it's going to be 8 classes, so tell me about the breakdown.
Yeah, so it will be Monday through Thursday. We will not be having classes on Fridays for those 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah, and then is this all day?
So this is going to be 30-minute classes, and it's depending on the location, since it's at all 7 of our locations. The times vary based off location, just so we can meet the needs of everyone in the community.
Okay, and something else that I find that's cool is that throughout the different YMCAs, you guys offer indoor and outdoor pools, but this one is pretty incredible, this location.
Yes.
So kind of walk me through some of what you guys have to offer that's a little bit different.
Yeah, so here at Jorgensen specifically, we are one of the only branches that has a zero depth entry, so we have access to the pool of any ability, any age, but that's both for our indoor and our outdoor pool. Luckily, we're the only YMCA in the area that has an outdoor pool, which consists of 6 lap lanes, a zero depth entry for kids, and then also a vortex, which kind of just circles around. It's like a big old whirlpool.
Wow, that's exciting. Okay, so I hear that you have a demonstration. We're going to see how to participate in some safety.
Yes, absolutely. Let me go ahead and get my instructor set up and we'll be good to go.
All right, let's do it. Okay, Austin, tell me about the first demonstration we will see.
Yeah, so the first demonstration is going to be floating, which is one of those basic life skills that we want to make sure everyone knows.
Okay.
So our certified instructors would be doing 3 different types of support for whichever level of kid that we have. So we have full support, we have medium support, and then we'll have no support.
Oh, wow. Okay, and then is that a gradual process? Eventually, the goal is to get to know support?
Yes,
okay.
The goal is to have them be able to float independently, but we know that not everyone is going to be comfortable with that just yet, so we are able to kind of adjust with the kids as they go.
Okay, and so we have 2 different age ranges here.
Yes, so we have 3 different age ranges, so we kind of have that beginner, intermediate, and advanced that we're able to demonstrate today.
Oh, perfect, okay. This is a great skill to know. Floating is so relaxing. I love to do it.
Yes, yes, and people don't realize how important it really is just for safety.
For survival, yes.
Yep. So if a child were to get too tired, they can know how to float, and that would be able to have them have some safety until someone can get to them and give them assistance.
Oh, that's so good. I never thought of it like that. Kind of saving that energy, that pedaling, and that anxiety of being in the water.
Yep. So it's while they're swimming, they can learn how to roll over and float on their back to give themselves that break, where either they can get to safety or someone can get to them.
Okay. Wonderful. That's so awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the next skill that you all teach?
So the next skill is going to be jump, push, turn, grab. So this is if a child were to find themselves in the pool unexpectedly, they know how to get themselves to the surface, turn around, and get themselves back to the wall.
Wow.
So they're going to be jumping in, turning around, swimming back to the wall, and climbing out.
Okay, let's see it. Wow, that is a great survivor skill. And the first thing that I really realized is that they are holding their nose without having to utilize their hands. So that's something that you all teach, is that breath control, right?
Yep, so we also include breath control just because we know how uncomfortable it can be to get water up your nose. So we teach them how to tuck their nose, how to blow out their nose so that they don't get that water in when they jump in.
That's an impressive skill right there, because holding your nose and flipping is not easy.
Yes.
Okay.
That is definitely one of the more advanced skills.
Yeah, and so you say this method should be used if they find themselves in the water unexpectedly. So maybe if they're playing at a pool and then a kid pushes them in or something?
Push, or they aren't looking where they're going and they just fall in, something along those lines, where they realize they're in the pool and they weren't expecting it.
Yeah, well that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for these demonstrations today. And so if someone is interested in learning more about your program and also registering, where should they go?
Yeah, so if they go to fwymca.org, you can click on the Safety Around Water tab at the front page, and that would give you all the information they need.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much, Austin. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
And if you'd like more information about the YMCA, we'll have their website listed below to register for these free water safety classes. And I'll see you after the break.